Now I'm just going to go back to the question. I've done water and electricity. So I'm going to cross it out. Let's go to rent. They say to you, rent amounted to 495,000. Okay. Rent for February 2022 has not yet been paid. So we have paid rent only for 11 months. So if I want monthly rent, I will simply take that 495,000 I will take the 495,000 divided by 12 and it'll give me 45,000. So I know that rent per month was 45,000. That is from now to determine rent for February. I'm going to take that 45,000 and allocate it to Feb. However, it continues and says the rent was increased by 5,250 per month on the 1st of February 2022. So I know that the increase only applies to Feb. Had it not said that, I was in trouble because what I did earlier on is going to be wrong. Because then I will have to draw my timeline and then you have to calculate how much rent we were paying before the increase. Please check out its accrued income, deferred income, and accrued income video. It just focuses on rent. It's the grade 10 video. It just focuses on rent and it gives you different methods for calculating rent that is outstanding or that is paid in advance after the increase by the actual amount or after the increase or decrease by the percentage. Now here I know that my rent per month was 45,000 and from February it won't be just 45,000. It will be 45,000 plus this 5,250. 45,000 plus 5,250 will give me 50,250. That 50,250 will be rent for February. So rent for February will be 45,000 plus 5,250. And that will give me 50,250. So now I've adjusted my rent. I know that 50,250 must be added to that 495,000 because our year ends on the 28th of February, not on the 1st of February. So the rent we haven't paid for February is a prepaid expense. So we need to add it to get our total rent expense for the year and then allocate it. Remember, when we allocate according to the floor space. Okay. That is why for rent, I simply took that 495,000, I added the 50,250. Okay, this whole bracket here will give you 50,250. And then you allocated 200 out of 300 belongs to the factory, and that will give us 363,500. Of that amount, 50 will go to selling and distribution, 50 out of 300 will go to selling and distribution, and the other 50 out of 300 will go to administration. Okay, let's move on. Back to the question. The question says that insurance for the year amounted to, I need to highlight this because it's very important. Factory insurance for the year is 65,800. Factory. So it's not the total insurance, it's only factory insurance is 65,800. Only factory insurance is 65,800. And then they gave us the ratio, which is 4 is to 2 is to 3. That 4 is to 2 is to 3. When you add it, you have to add it. So you will simply have to take the 4, add it with the 2 to get the total ratio, and add it with the 3. And that will give us 9. So the total will be 9. But please note, this 65,000 is the 4. Because they told you that 65,000 is the factory insurance. So it is the 4. We're missing the 2 and the 3. We need to get the total. Let's record it. So we know that the 65,000 will go straight to factory overheads as insurance. This is the 4, remember. We know that the 2 has to go to the 3 has to go to selling and distribution. So you will simply take the 65,000, multiply by what you want, divide by what you have. The 65,800 is what you have. When you look at the ratio, it is the 4. So you will divide by 4 and multiply by 3 because we want the 3 that goes to selling and distribution. So you will take 65,800 times 3 over 4, and that will give you 49,350. And then the 2 will go to admin. The 2 of the 4 out of the 4 that we're given, so 65,800 is the 4. It relates to the factory. Multiply by what you want, divide by what you're given, even when you work with the ratios. So the 2 is what you want, the 4 is what you have, which is that 65,200. And then it will give you 32,000 900 that goes to admin. Okay. The last point. They said factory equipment, this is just depreciation. Depreciation on factory equipment is 180. So this goes to factory overheads. And depreciation on delivery vehicle. Delivery vehicle is when we deliver goods to customers. So that vehicle, we use it to deliver goods to customers. So that will go to selling and distribution. And then bad debt relates to sales as well. So that will also be selling and distribution. Okay, that was quite easy. So for factory overheads, we will have depreciation, which is 180,000. Because that was our last transaction, I'm simply going to add everything. And when I add everything here, I will simply include depreciation, which is 180, and then add it up. It'll give me 932, 340. That 932, 340, I'm going to take it straight to my production cost statement and include it as factory overheads. Okay, so that is note number 3. It will be factory overheads of 932, 340. And right there, I will simply take my prime cost. Okay, take my prime cost, add it with factory overheads to get my TMC, which is my total manufacturing cost. And my total manufacturing cost will be 2,037,340. And then you add work in progress at the end, at the beginning of the year, you will get 2,122,460. And then you minus work in progress at the end of the year. That will give us the cost of producing all our goods, and that will be 2,940. And after calculating the 2,940, I'm going to go straight to cost of finished goods. Okay, I'm missing either in finished goods. Remember, we had the balance at the beginning of the year. You're going to add the amount that we just got right now, which is the 2 million. It wasn't that much. It was 2 million. Just go back a little bit. It was 2,950,000, and that will go straight to the cost of sales account. Okay, because it's wrong, I'll just adjust it quickly. Before I even go to it, I will finish off my selling and distribution because they gave me depreciation. They said depreciation was 65,000 and bad debts would have been 156,000. I did indicate it earlier on in the video, and that will give me my total selling and distribution cost of 470,625. Okay, I just want to go back to this before I can correct the mistake that I made there. Let's say they ask you to calculate cost of producing each unit. When they ask you for cost of producing each unit, you are going to take that 2,940,000 and divide it by the number of units produced. That's how you get the cost of producing each unit, because whatever you get as the total in your production cost statement represents the total cost of manufacturing all your products. So if they want the unit cost, you will simply take that 2,940,000 and divide it by the number of units produced. Normally, they will tell you that these number of units were produced, and then you will simply take that 2,940,000 and divide it by the number of units produced. It'll give you the unit cost of producing a product. Unit cost of producing a product. That's what you will get. You don't take any other amount. You take the cost of production of finished goods to calculate the unit cost of a product. I hope that is clear.